name is Ginnie Allwood. I've been working with Dee's program for about 6 months now, it's been at the end of a very long journey of various different ways of trying to take weight off, trying to get fit and healthy, and it sort of seems like it's actually sticking this time, which is really amazing. Lots and lots of really positive comments from people, which is really nice. People seeing what I'm doing as an inspiration to them, that energy and that vitality is coming across to people. It's been really, really positive. So, what's different this time around? Well, to my way of thinking, it's a triangle. That we've been focused on the food, definitely. Eating the right things for my body. Focused on the exercise, definitely. Probably averaging about 7 or 8 hours a week of exercise. But the other piece that I see as being really important has been the motivation, and that's been different to anything that I've done before. It's made it stick. It's made it be easy to make the right kind of choices. Early on, we did some hypnosis. And there's some things that came out of that I sort of went, gee, I didn't sort of realise I was listening all that hard. It wasn't difficult to do the hypnosis and listen to the tapes and so on. But I realised that over the next few days I was making some different choices that I wouldn't have made otherwise, which was really interesting to just have that happen in quite a passive way. And it's now just become part of who I am. Early on we did a vision board, and I had a lot of fun doing that, and I stuck it up on my wall in the kitchen. And I put inspiring words on there, things I wanted to be. So people doing push-ups on their toes, people having toned arms and bodies, people laughing, people having fun with their friends, people running with their dog, people running. That's me now. I do all those things. I couldn't do push-ups on my toes before, I can now. I took my dog out for a walk. This was a couple of weeks ago, and I started running, and I just kept on running, and I couldn't run before. So there's lots of things now that I look at that as peaceful and calm and confident. They were the sort of words that I was putting on there, and now I look at that and I go, oh, you know what, that's not aspirational now, that's who I am, that's what I do now, which is awesome. The 6-month period is really important too. It's not something we've just been doing for a couple of weeks, and I'm feeling great. It's been a really sustained effort, and life happens in those 6 months. So, for example, my 16-year-old son had a boating accident, had to get brought down 2 hours away from Melbourne by ambulance, finished up in hospital for 3 or 4 days. That's stressful. That's hard to deal with that. What I wanted to do was quite surprising to me. When other people were there visiting with him, I wanted to go to the gym. I wanted to exercise and to be around people who were being positive. Whereas I think in the past I would have gone, okay, good opportunity to sit on the couch, put my feet up, probably have some chocolate, and I would have nurtured myself that way. Whereas now I sort of go, I need to nurture myself right, I need to put something into me. Food that's healthy, exercise that's healthy, and it's just what I want to do. It's not what I feel like I have to do. So for me, that feels really sustainable. So for the first time, I'm beginning to feel, no, not beginning to feel, I really am feeling that it's going to stick. When I first started the program, I was going, okay, I'm going to take weight off and then it's going to come back on again. And it was what terrified me, the weight coming back on again. And I don't feel like it's going to now. And other people say that too. My husband said, it feels different this time, the way you approach it. You're so much more relaxed about it. It's not about a number on the scales. It's not about a dress size. It's just about the way that I am and the way that I do things. And it's a different, healthy way of doing things that's easy to do rather than a program that I go on again and off again. So over the past 6 months, I've dropped over 20 kilos. I can now run, I can now do push-ups on my toes. I've done 37, I think is the most. I've taken off in terms of centimetres, about 140 centimetres over my body. So I bought size 10 jeans the other day, very excited about that. Whereas I was buying size 18 to 20 before. So big change there. And it feels sustainable. I'm willing to go and buy the new clothes because I feel like I'm going to be able to wear them for a very long time. And I've actually thrown out the old clothes. So that's something I've never done before. I've always hung on to them before because I thought I'm going to go back and wear these again. And this time I've gone, you know what? I don't think I am. I'm not going to go back and wear these. So in terms of programs, I've done quite a few different programs. Honestly, always sensible programs. I've never done the really fatty things. And so this for me was a continuation of that. It was about not doing the things that are fatty and bad for your health, but this one, it really feels like it's sticking. And it really feels like it's the last program that I'll need to start because it's not a program that's going to finish.